Hello everyone, we're back. So this is what is this, like episode? You don't want to keep count. We were just talking about this off air.
It's episode 18.
Episode 18.
Yeah.
We're back. Another edition of the Fanboy Lair. We're a year older, I believe. 2 beers drunker.
I think we've been gone for like a year too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, we're back. You know, life had us put a halt on things, but we were ready to get a move on.
Yeah, mainly my fault. I decided to do something stupid. So
Nah. You made life decisions. You still gotta figure out, this whole game we call life. So again, this is Najee. I'm here with my man Rel. Say hello, sir. You already.
What's up?
Here we go. We got our Yingling loggers today. We gonna go local. No Studweisers. But so jump right into it. The rundown that we was gonna run, go through with things. We got that Joker movie, the Joaquin Phoenix one.
It's still anyway.
Captain Marvel. The thoughts and what do you think of the trailer that dropped? How you feel about that? And then Avengers 4, maybe where the MCU will go from here now that Captain Marvel's, basically a couple months away. So, that Joaquin, that Joker movie. We just watched the trailer again.
Or the screen test it was.
The screen test or whatever.
It does. I said this off air. Like, why does he have... I don't know. I'm not well-versed with DC Comics, but, like, why does he have painted eyebrows so high above his actual eyebrows? That bothers the hell out of me.
I think that's just a nitpicky thing. That's just how you like your face prick. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't see. He got blue in his.
I mean, that's like looks like a jester type thing. That's cool, but like the eyebrows, it's like I can still see your actual eyebrows.
Well, you could still see Cesar Romero's actual mustache.
You played the part so good, though. You didn't notice it until someone points it out. And then you never unsee it.
And then you're never going to unsee it. I'm not cutting my mustache. Look, man, I'm just... I don't know.
I don't know either, man. Like, I know it's an origin story, but like he looks like he's been through some things. He's got some city miles on him.
Well, there you go. Well, this Joker is supposed to be. It seems like he's supposed to be based on the Killing Joker, where he's a failed comedian.
Oh yeah.
So all right, he's been through the ringer, but I don't know, man. This dude look like he like if he just hang on for a couple years, he get his Social Security. Like I don't know.
He'll be one of the few to still get it. Like. He looks like, I don't know. It's just weird because they set the universe up and then they're just like, well, forget the universe. Now we're just going to put out random movies.
Nobody wants to be a part of it.
But we still have Shazam, Aquaman, and a Flash movie that will never come out that's still set in the same universe.
I told you. You keep talking about Flash. We're going to get a Cretans movie before we get a Flash movie. Ezra Miller is gonna be Cretans for the next 20 years. Watch.
We you know what the funny thing is? We thought way back when that the Flash would be on its 5th season by the time the Flash movie got out, and now the Flash will probably be canceled and have like 7 seasons before the Flash movie comes out.
Look, and that's horrible. But that's what they was gonna have to deal with from the jump because. I mean, you got 2 of the same character.
Yeah, that's...
it's like... And it's messed up. Like, you try to... And it's not even like they look alike. So it's like, hey, we got... It's not... How can I say? It's like the... Ezra Miller's the theatrical release. And then they trying to make it seem like Grant Gustin's the direct-to-video sequel. So, it's like...
But Grant Gustin... I know they go for 2 different versions of Barry Allen. But Grant Gustin is the version of Barry Allen that everyone knows, like the super smart forensic scientist that works with Central City PD and stuff like that, works for Star Labs. Now, we haven't gotten a solo movie, but from what we've seen in that Justice League movie, because that was a thing last year, he's like a loner.
Was it last year?
Yeah, it was last year.
2017?
Yeah. It came out the same year as Thor Ragnarok, like a couple weeks later.
Couple weeks later.
One movie was really good, and one was really bad. Can you guess which one was which?
Well, I tell everybody, Thor Ragnarok was shit. I'm not serious.
I'm
sorry. Taika Waititi is like my spirit animal. I don't know. The dude's like, you can't get upset watching. Like his TED Talk was. You ever watch his TED Talk? He has a TED Talk that is like the most rambling mess I've ever seen.
Kind of like what we do.
But I felt inspired. I'm like, oh, I could drive another mile. Like, I think I want to keep this going. You know, but back to this Joker thing. Movie. Like, the premise is saying he Thomas Wayne is the
protagonist, wouldn't he? I mean, the Joker's a villain, right?
But in the idea of who the story is about.
Well, he's going to be Robin Banks, so...
Thanos was the protagonist in Avengers.
I would say the main character.
He was the protagonist. It was his story.
We'll get to that later.
It was his story. Let's get to it.
Let's stick to Joaquin. The movie's so... Like, we think this is going to be so bad that we just can't even talk about it.
I think they're setting it up just like that.
They probably are.
They're going to try to make him be a sympathetic villain before he goes off the rails and like, oh, I can't get with this shit. But I can't get with this shit already just looking at that teaser.
I can't. Joaquin Phoenix is going on the record saying, a quote, that he said he wouldn't classify this as like any genre. He said he wouldn't say it's a superhero movie or a studio movie. He said it feels unique in that more than anything, and probably the most important thing is, Todd seems very passionate about it and very giving, and that's so excited. I'm guessing that's the director of the movie.
Yeah, Todd Phillips.
Todd Phillips, yeah.
Keep reading your synopsis because I will get to that too. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so there's not much of a synopsis. It's just his name, Joker's real name is Arthur Fleck. I don't know if that's a real thing. Like, that's the Joker's real name because that's who Phoenix is going to star as, Arthur Fleck, who becomes the Joker. Or maybe this is just like Joker in the multiverse.
This is a multiverse. They already said this is a one-off movie or whatever, or it has nothing to do with Jared Leto, who's currently the Joker.
You know Robert De Niro's in this movie?
Yeah.
And they drug poor Zazie Beetz in this. She's the love interest. It's just, I don't know. He looks like he could be her dad, but whatever.
But let's get to the whole. Well, I was about to mention about Todd Phillips. While I like his work, I'm still nervous about.
What else has he done?
Oh, The Hangovers and Due Date and what is that movie with Jonah Hill?
So this is gonna be Get Him to the Greek?
No. It's something. It's the joint when he was an arms dealer.
Oh,
had Miles Teller in it. Something dogs.
Yeah. Dogs of War, War Dogs.
War Dogs. There you go. Yeah. So
comedies is mainly what he does.
Ironic,
War Dogs
right?
wasn't right.
You got a comedic actor to do a Joker movie who's supposed to be all right.
That screen test didn't look very funny. I mean, even though Phoenix was laughing, I wasn't.
The screen test was done very well. Like if you want to say just like a artistic standpoint, the Guess Who song, laughing, that was cool. The way it was all queued up and you saw as the train was going by, he's supposed to be basically like set up. He's waiting for the train. And as the train is going by, you see the flashes of him becoming the Joker, and then finally he's the Joker. That's all well and good. I'm just still skeptical about this whole the whole project as a whole.
Yeah. Now it doesn't matter. You'll decipher it, whatever you want to do. You can check out the screen test. It's floating around the internet. It is what it is. I mean, that's gonna come out. The Flash movie will never come out. Aquaman will be out later this year. Hopefully that'll be good. And then Shazam will be out sometime next year.
Shazam?
Shazam.
Well, I told you before we started recording. I don't care.
I
Don't say you represent Philly, then go to Canada, man. Hey, this is set in Philly, and we gonna see a Canuck in the background or something, man. Like, come on, man. Like,
they went to Canada because they were really nice people.
I mean, look, I understand the tax breaks.
And they're apparently really high now, so lucky for them.
I'll be moving one day.
One day.
But yeah,
moving on.
On to the Captain Marvel trailer. We just watched that
good.
again too.
Yeah.
It looks fantastic.
It does. It looks like another Marvel movie trailer. I'm pretty excited for it because I want to know the secret. Where the hell was she in 2012 when that wormhole opened in the sky and Thanos sent an army and a god to go attack?
Oh, Doug, it's funny. You're gonna learn where she was, like part of the Stinger trailer. So you're gonna watch a 2-hour movie.
Oh no, I'm
then
done.
Wait for 20 minutes of credits.
It's gonna be the post credit scene where she's at.
A 30-second post credit scene. Like, oh, that explains it.
Oh, so she was locked up.
Yeah,
that explains it.
You don't say. You locked up the most powerful being in the universe, right?
Or maybe she's the head of SWORD, which is another type of organization in the Marvel Universe that watches planetary threats.
And he's just like, oh, we're just gonna let that attack on New York slide. We let that snap happen. Oh,
that
damn,
don't make sense.
Oh snap! I just got a page. I guess I'm up. Like,
you would think that if one of the most powerful beings in the universe was moving to acquire some of the most powerful items in the universe, that Captain Marvel, no matter where the hell she was in the cosmos, she'd be like, I might want to go do something about that.
Dragon Ball feels when somebody getting strong. You get the classic.
Yeah,
something's going on out there.
Red line shoots behind their head.
Like,
everyone looks up in the air.
Like, this nigga's doing some crazy shit. He's getting stronger. But I mean, I don't know. I'm going to admit I don't know much about Captain Marvel. Like, I want to see it because it's an MCU movie. I think Brie Larson is excellent, so I'm on board with that.
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. Don't watch Kong.
Don't watch Kong.
Don't watch Kong.
Kong was actually pretty good.
It was okay.
You didn't watch it in 4K?
Nah, I see it in the movies.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I guess that's not 4K.
You saw it on regular. You saw it on standard.
It's a big 1080p screen.
But you saw it on IMAX?
Nah.
That's it, your problem?
I didn't even. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't even want to go see it.
See?
I got drugged to go see it, and then walked out. Was like, actually, that wasn't that bad. It was okay. I thought it was gonna be shit.
I enjoyed it.
No, it wasn't bad.
It looked amazing.
Yeah. But I mean, Envy Adams and Scott Pilgrim vs. the World was just amazing.
Well, she was great in The Room.
What?
Room?
Room?
Room.
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 Not The Room.
Yeah, no. That's
which is, I still haven't seen The Room, but I saw, what is that, the movie that was about that movie?
Yeah. The movie that was about the movie.
Yeah, I can't remember what's the guy. It was like the something artist. The disaster artist.
The disaster artist.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now that I've heard of.
Yeah.
Haven't seen
It's
it.
about The Room.
Oh, gotcha.
So, horrible movie, but it got the best freaking scene ever. When you talk about he ain't hit the chick, and he get all pissed and like, oh, hi, Mark. Like,
Yeah.
I will pull it up after this is done. I lie to you not. You will be talking about that scene for at least a week because it's that bad, but it's that great at the same time.
I have to take a look at it.
Yeah.
So Brie Larson is Captain Marvel. I'm about to say Captain America. So many captains. And then they got a digitally de-aged Sam Jackson. It doesn't look like they de-aged what's his name? Agent Coulson. It looked like they just gave him hair.
Look, that's all you need to do.
That's all you had to do to make him look like 20 years younger. Just give him some hair.
You put lotion on.
Put lotion
Like
on.
Steve,
Come on, he's right. He doesn't need lotion. Stop it.
Yeah, he do.
No.
He doesn't know he need it. He can't see it. He needs lotion.
So yeah, but trailer looked good. Trailer looked good. It showed well, I was about to call him a Kree, but it did show a Kree. It showed Ronan the Accuser.
Yeah.
From Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Then it showed I don't know this guy's name. A Skrull. What's the guy's name?
I don't
Mendelsohn. That's the guy that's playing a Skrull, right? We're really bad at this.
We gotta practice. We gotta practice. We'll get it back.
We're so bad.
Jamin Hansu's coming back from Guardians 1.
Oh, that's the
That's Korath.
who? That's everybody remembers him. Who? You might know me under a different name, Star-Lord.
Nah, son.
I think what was really cool.
Brian Mendelsohn.
Mendelsohn.
Yeah.
It's an S there.
Oh, Krennic.
Yes, there you go.
There you go. Why did you say that?
Listen, okay, it's been a while.
Oh, that's who he was. He was Sorrento in Ready Player One.
Yes, he was. I just watched Ready Player One 3 days ago.
Oh, it's a fantastic movie.
I was so wrong about Ready Player One.
You got to watch it multiple times just to see all the pop culture references in it.
Now, that's why I didn't want to watch it, right? Just a quick detour. I didn't want to watch it because I felt like it was just a bunch of nostalgia. Like, I was watching the first race in the beginning of the movie, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, dude, you've got the fucking DeLorean. It looks like the version 2. Why don't you just fly? And then he does it, and I was like, holy hell, he actually hovered. I was like, that's
awesome.
Awesome.
Seems like it might have been something it's a video game.
Right.
Flying's a special power. Maybe you see he had to go get the coins
for gas.
Yeah, so
and he fueled up
he
right there. That was awesome. But spoilers for Ready Player One if you didn't see it. Sorry, but the end where it's Mecha Godzilla versus the Iron Giant and a goddamn Gundam wing. I was like, this is awesome.
But the joint was a straight fucking video game. I was ready to get the audiobook after I watched it.
Yeah, it was. So
I get audiobooks because I move around too much. I have no patience, and I really can't sit down and read.
There's nothing wrong with audiobooks.
Oh, trust me, I got all the Harry Potter books in my Audible.
See, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, that was, I saw that, and I'm watching it with the kids, and I'm like, oh my god! I was like, do you know if this is a Gundam? I used to watch Gundam when I was a kid, even though they got 100 different ones. I used to watch Mobile Suit Gundam back on Toonami. But I'm flipping out because, of course, they picked the most iconic one. I forgot his name, but they picked the most iconic Gundam to use.
Was it the Wild Geese joint or whatever? Or?
I wouldn't remember. We're talking 18 years ago. So.
I've never watched it, so I'm just throwing names out my ass.
But yeah, I thought that was all. And then as soon as he picked up the little digital monster, as soon as I saw it, I was like, that's Mecha Godzilla.
Oh yeah. I mean, the movie was full of pop culture references, but let me hop back to this.
Yeah.
To this Captain Marvel. So, yeah, I wish I could break it down and really dissect it and be like, oh, you seen this? But I'm totally unfamiliar with Captain Marvel. I do have one of the issues that they saying this may reference in my Amazon cart.
Okay. Yeah.
You know how this may be based off. They never do a direct adaptation.
Nah, it's always
so they
based
just always
off
take
something.
Elements and they do make it their
own. It was after Iron Man 3, I went and bought the Extremis graphic novel and read through.
No, we got it before then.
I got the Extremis novel in Georgia.
I thought you got it before. I know I got Extremis before Iron Man got out.
You know what? That was still before Iron Man came out.
Yeah,
that was almost a year before Iron Man came out.
We read it before Iron Man 3 came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say, wait a minute now.
You're right. Because Iron Man 3 came out in 2013.
Yeah.
So I got that book. Yeah, I got that book a little bit after the Avengers came out or something like that. And that was the year before.
The way I know is I watched Iron Man 1, 2, and then read Extremis the day before I went to go see 3. And, excuse me. Yeah, that was even before. I remember because I got married that same week. So.
Congratulations.
Iron Man 3?
Yeah, you got married that week.
Yeah, that was May 3rd.
2013.
I mean, we're 5 years later. Thank you.
That's all you needed to say was thank you.
I'm glad you realized.
I hadn't known. I was wondering why you walking around with a ring on.
Oh, snap. But yeah. So, I wish I knew more about Captain Marvel. I'm just excited because it's another MCU movie. It's the first thing we're gonna get before Avengers 4.
Yeah.
So we still don't know what the title of that is.
Annihilation.
Is it?
I guess.
See that? No.
I'm going on record, off the record, to say that it's Avengers Annihilation. Okay, now we'll say this. Okay, so I follow a Toku page. It's some Japanese stuff, right?
All right, there we go.
And they put out a leaked trailer, quote unquote, and no one said this is fake, of a teaser image or a teaser trailer of the Infinity Gauntlet laying on the ground with Thanos speaking in the background, and it sounds just like Josh Brolin as Thanos talking, and then it shows like a picture of like the Avengers fighting, and then it says Avengers Annihilation with people standing up and applauding. It's probably fake. Looks very real though, but might be fake. It's off screen.
Yeah,
it's not clear.
I heard December 19th or somewhere around there is supposed to get the first trailer.
Probably, since we already got a trailer for Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
You know, they do drop trailers in like December. That's when we got the Infinity War trailer, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, it was like closer to the end of the year.
I've always just like Super Bowl.
Yeah, you always know you'll get it by the Super Bowl.
Like Super Bowl, so I know by the end of January I'm getting something.
But I'm quite sure it'll be on Jimmy Kimmel. I mean, he showed the new Spider-Man outfit.
He showed Spider-Man,
yeah.
and like on the low, they took Miles Morales' suit.
So
on the low, it's inspired by Miles Morales' suit.
I was thinking about it, and they said that Spider-Man wore a red and black costume in like the early 90s. But I looked at the arms and the gloves, and I was like,
gloves were Miles Morales.
Is exactly the same. That's like almost exactly the same gloves Miles Morales wears.
Yes.
And I was like, you got that from him. I was like, so let's just.
Y'all just inspired. It's
inspired.
That's why I said it's inspired.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Because it looks black and red, but it's still like red and bluish.
Yeah.
So it's just a deeper blue.
It looks good though.
Yeah, I'm not saying
shocked.
No. I'm not even going to say it's bad, but it's just like that kind of made me cock my head to the side. Like, wait a minute.
It's no white spider on the chest, though, I'll tell you that. Right?
That kind of grew on me.
It grew on me too. I wore it through the entire game.
Really?
And now for New Game Plus, I'm gonna wear something else.
When is New Game Plus dropping?
It's already out. You can go upstairs and play it right now.
Oh, see, I've been waiting for Tuesday for the drop of the
DLC. For DLC. Yeah, DLC comes out Tuesday. But New Game Plus came out yesterday.
Oh, see,
or Friday. Came out Friday. It was supposed to come out Wednesday, and it got pushed back. So.
All right, well, there we go. I got something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of playing live. And there. Yeah, so you got Avengers 4.
But that Captain Marvel looks great.
Yes. Yeah, you got Avengers 4, and I sent you that rumor, right? That they were saying that the movie's going to experience a time jump. Like, it's going to take place 5 years. Now, all this, again, is just with Reddit threads and...
the grain of salt, the smallest.
Yes. All the YouTube that I watched. And they were saying that it's supposed to take place 5 years after the snap. And one of the reasons why people are saying this is because they cast an older actress to play Scott Lang's daughter.
Oh, yeah, that's a dead giveaway.
So it's like, it's going to be a time jump. But then again, everybody, the video I was watching was like, what does it matter if it's a time jump? Because if you're going to do time travel anyway,
yeah, it really doesn't
all
matter.
This is going to get reset.
It's going to get reset, yeah.
So
I think them showing us a post-snap world would be the best thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What's
how they dealt with it and everything.
Yeah. I do want to see how Tony got off of Titan. But I figured Nebula would get off. He's on Titan with Nebula. So I figured Nebula would get him off.
And remember, she just crashed that
ship. It might still work.
It might not be damaged beyond repair.
Still function.
And if you got 5 years.
And it's Tony Stark.
Yeah.
He'll fix it.
Tony Stark, you're on a planet with a whole lot of mechanization stuff in there and all. Look, he'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's Tony. I mean, Thor got the Quinjet to work in Ragnarok, so. And that flew through space. I didn't even know they could do that.
I wish they told us how that happened.
I swear I didn't know Quinn just could do that.
Did Yondu come and get him or something?
Right.
I don't know. But
Mary Poppins himself.
Seriously.
But yeah. But
I mean, I like that idea because I think I read also they were saying M'Baku was going to be on the throne.
Oh, in Wakanda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he die?
Nah.
No, he didn't.
He was walking and watching his people die
Yeah.
with the look of what the hell is going on his face.
Yeah, so they were saying M'Baku was supposed to be on the throne.
Oh yeah, spoilers for every Marvel movie during this discussion. So if you hadn't seen Avengers Infinity War, I don't know what to tell you.
I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Spoilers ahead, of course. But this is like saying you didn't see The Godfather in the 70s.
Yes, yeah.
I'm saying that's why I said in the 70s. Now you can say, I ain't get around to it. But this is a legit cultural phenomenon.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to happen again, of course, because it's happening next year. But the impact of it happening, you get all these stars, and you somehow got the schedules to work. I feel sorry for whoever is booking flights for these people or just trying to get schedules. Like, whoever that person is working at Marvel, get them a raise or whatever, because they somehow made it work.
Yeah, that's gotta be freaking tough for the actors, everyone else involved.
For UPS, man, logistics right there.
Yeah, I heard Dave Bautista had to stand for 5 hours for his makeup, and then it got the process down to like 2.5, 3 hours. But he had to stand. Yeah, he had to stand that entire time to get that stuff on, and then it takes an hour and a half to take off.
Yeah, well,
fuck.
You're getting that paycheck. Well, we see why Jennifer Lawrence was
mad about Mystique. Yeah.
Oh, we will touch on that. We are going to be working on a side note. We will be working on a complete breakdown as much as we can of this X-Men world, especially since it looks like it's going to be assimilated into the MCU.
Yeah, well,
the mouse wants this property back.
He's got it. He's like, you don't want to give me my property back? I'll just buy the studio.
Look at
that's
like
mouse.
You can't keep me out.
That's like Bruce Wayne talking to Harvey Dent. He's like, let's just put some tables and chairs together. Yeah. Oh, I don't think they'll let us do that. I'm sure they will. I own the place.
You know what it?
It does the signal.
What was the joke? Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what's up with this building? Anybody in there? No. Can we buy this right quick? Because I gotta throw the Hulk in this thing right now, and I don't want nobody losing no money. So can we buy this joint? So, yeah, we will be discussing that.
Yeah.
But Avengers 4, man, like, what do you think is going to happen? I mean, we might as well join the club. So
I read like a supposed trailer breakdown. So I think the time jump is definitely going to happen. I think spoilers for Ant-Man. Oh, we said spoilers for everything already. So Ant-Man is stuck in a quantum realm, and you seen Ant-Man, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whew. I got yelled at it for going without the wife, but.
Oh, all right. I just wanted to make sure.
It was worth it.
I was about to say, I didn't even drop the end. I dropped the end credits, like,
yeah.
teaser. But, yeah, so Hope and her parents got dusted, so Hank and Janet are gone. Hope's gone, and then Ant-Man's stuck in the quantum realm. So I think that's probably where we're going to pick up with Avengers 4, with Ant-Man in the quantum realm, and that's how they're going to initiate like the time jump. I think he's probably gonna be stuck in there for like 5 years, or maybe he time traveled.
That's where
through the quantum realm.
That's where I'm like, how does? I mean, I guess what quantum is that? Quantum mechanics or whatever? It's supposed quantum
what
physics
would they call
or
it?
whatever.
Quantum entanglement or something they call
like,
it. I don't know. I
Is that how time travel works?
I don't know. I feel like I'm making this shit
like,
up.
I don't know. Every time he's talking, oh, he's gonna go with the quantum realm. Like, okay,
right.
Like, what does that got to do with time? Like, I thought that was like size, not time. Because time was regular for the chick.
This is for
Janet.
Did it go by regular?
She was old. She just came back with.
Well, of course she aged, but I think her perception of time might have been fucked up. Like how she views time.
How she views it.
Because like think about it like this: if there's no day-night cycle, we would go insane.
I understand that. I understand.
I don't know how she lasted in there.
But that's just like the This is probably getting all type into pseudoscience with
Neil deGrasse Tyson call us.
Yeah, like Interstellar. Like, all right, I'm down here for 2 hours. It felt like 10 minutes, but it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, she was down there 20 years. She aged 20 years. Sure, it might felt like, oh man, it felt like 100 years down there. But honestly, it was 20 years. So.
And she was like feeding off of like quantum energy or something like that because she had the gift to ghosts.
Care Bear's powers.
Care Bear powers.
Like she enjoyed the magic. Like
shot a rainbow at her.
But I mean,
but that's what I think. That's how I think Avengers is going to start. I also think that some people may have died. Like I think what's his name, Hawkeye. I think his family got dusted and he survived.
That's why he's Ronin.
That'd be
pretty interesting.
They say that they found him in like Japan or something like that.
That'd be interesting.
That would be very interesting. I think that may have happened, but honestly, I don't know what they for the past, if they do this 5-year jump, I would assume that for the past 5 years they've just been working to figure out how to reverse what happened.
And I totally agree.
And I think they go to time travel.
We have to see somebody in deep depression though.
I think Captain America is going to be, or Steve Rogers. You notice he doesn't answer to Captain America?
Yeah, well, he know. I dropped that. I dropped that.
Yeah, so I just thought that was pretty funny.
Oh, man, you just said Captain America. I just thought about Chris Evans actually he's officially wrapped as Captain America. I hope he's going to pull out Robert Downey.
He could.
Like, I'm done with my contract.
Yeah, there's no more Captain America movies, but I'll still be in.
I could do one movie. I could do one movie at a time.
Listen, I'm sorry, but one of them is going to die, and it's probably going to be Tony Stark.
I think so.
I think that'd be the perfect redemption arc for Tony Stark. Is him dying at the end, sacrificing himself, becoming the man to lay down on the wire.
Yeah. I mean, because he can't cut it this time. Oh, I see what you did there.
See?
I see what you did there.
You see?
Oh.
That's what exactly. It goes all the way back to Avengers in 2012.
Well, they said that was what you call. They even said what was it? In Civil War, that went back to the first Captain America when I could do this all day.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, but this is against your homie.
Right. I mean, he didn't really want to beat him up though.
Like nobody, like.
I know Iron Man didn't want to beat up Cap.
He didn't want to beat up Cap. He wanted to put Cap down
so he could kill Bucky.
Get the Bucky. You know.
Oh man.
Oh man, when they see each other? Like that's what they said. Like.
Oh, that's gonna be emotional.
That's gonna be. I want them to hold that until I want an hour.
At least an hour in the movie.
An hour in.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because did you read when they were saying that for Infinity War, like Captain America's entrance was supposed to be like Thor's entrance. Captain America wasn't supposed to come into the movie until the third act.
Oh, okay.
And Disney was like, no, man.
Not enough screen time for him.
Like, we need Cap. Look, we built this on Cap and Iron Man.
Yeah.
We need them both. But
I
can honestly say I've watched since Infinity War came on like home video. I don't watch that thing like 10 times.
I'm probably up around like 10, 15.
And then it's little stuff. Like I honestly stopped before Thor before Thanos really gets his come up, because like damn, this joke, even the score at the end when the credits roll.
Oh yes, the Avengers theme on a piano.
It's like, oh my god, it's like I'm just talking about when you see Thanos and then it just goes to black and then hit the horns come in hard. Yeah. I'm like, oh damn, this is it.
Yeah,
like, everybody
that music was
this it.
The music was so somber. It was just it was sad. And then once it had the Avengers logo, it hit the Avengers theme in the piano. But did you notice that the two eyes stayed there?
No, I didn't. Like, I told you, I only got to the end like twice,
bruh.
Like I just know the score is like you said, it has that victorious somber mode to it. Like I did what I wanted to do, but this is a sad moment.
Yeah, it was. Oh man, that was rough. That whole thing was rough, man.
I mean,
so, you know, there have been like a lot of like people giving backlash to Marvel for that, because they're like, well, we already know because Like we watched Tom Holland die in Infinity War, but he was just on Jimmy Kimmel with his new movie.
Yeah, well, but
and it's just like
you gotta suspend your belief while you're in the moment.
That's the point. For one, they took it upon themselves to make a movie where the villain won. I don't know if you watched all the MCU movies. Anybody out there? If you watch all the MCU movies, they have one constant thing that they all show and they all have in common. The good guys always win at the end of that movie. Every single one.
Yeah.
Whether they lost someone or lost something, they always beat the villain. In most movies, they kill the villain. This one, the villain killed half the universe and left.
It was funny. Thanos still isn't my favorite villain out the whole MCU. I mean, I guess I have to go with Killmonger as number one. But I told you for the longest, and he still pushes Killmonger. It's Zemo. Zemo is my number one. I won't call him a super villain. I just call him a man armed with nothing but patience and experience. That's all he was.
I will say Zemo doesn't get enough credit. And I think I said this to you before, but like Zemo played a bigger part in the events of Infinity War than people will even think to connect. Because if you think about this from a Civil War standpoint, let's say Captain America's Civil War never happened. There was no Zemo, none of that, right? Avengers Infinity War, when the Black Order came to Earth, it wouldn't have been just Wong, Doctor Strange, Bruce Banner, and Tony Stark. They would have come to Earth and they would have fought the Avengers, the entire team. Vision, Iron Man, Cap, Widow, Falcon, all of them together. I
still think they would have tried to get Vision out of there.
They would have, but how hard would it have been to attack the Vision if they were together? You remember, they got the Vision because he was separated. Remember what he said? Vision would have been right here in this facility safe had that other stuff not happened. He was only away from everybody because Scarlet Witch is away from everybody.
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, Civil War never happened. Scarlet Witch never leaves. They're at Avengers HQ in upstate New York.
Yeah, no, I get all that, but where it's kind of like where I see that, I also think about, well, we still just brought down those literal dogs of war to swarm the. They would have eventually, the numbers game would have got to them.
Got to who? It was 5 of them versus like the 12 Avengers.
But I'm talking about even when I just said when they brought down the dogs of their dogs.
Oh, when they brought them. But even still,
Africa.
But even still, you think about that. Let's say Thor Ragnarok didn't happen.
No,
like everything happens for a reason. But I'm saying if Thor still had Mjolnir, like they, for one, when they fractured the Avengers, Thanos knew what he was doing. He attacked them individually.
No doubt about that. I'm just even saying together.
Yeah, together,
because
that Wakanda battle would have went completely different. Look what Thor did by himself.
What he did by himself. But remember what the chick kept saying. We got blood to spill. I really think after a while, even though they're very powerful beings, they're still going to get tired.
But Thor came in at the end of that movie and wiped out that army. He wiped them out. Like, he wrecked them at the end of that movie. And the only reason they still lost is because Thanos had the Infinity Gauntlet with the gems. Or the stones, rather. That's the reason why they lost. Now, just imagine, and I'm not even going to count the Guardians being there, because how the hell would they know what was going on Earth anyway? Well, but just imagine you have Hulk, Thor, and then the rest of the Avengers in Wakanda with Black Panther and Baku and both the tribes fighting from the start. That would have been a completely different fight. Thanos would have had to come there himself at the start of that fight for those guys to stand. Look how, Proxima Midnight got beat by 2 humans and a mutant. Like, she got beat by Black Widow, Okoye, and Scarlet Witch. Look how easily Ebony Maw got tossed out. Now just imagine if Ebony Maw, and I don't know the big guy's name, came to Earth, and just those two, and instead of meeting Tony Stark, who really doesn't stand too much of a chance against those guys, he met Tony Stark, Hulk, Doctor Strange, Captain America, and Vision together. just those guys together, they would have killed both of them.
I mean, I get what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. They would have dwindled down the numbers game. It would have been an army and Thanos by the time like it got to the end of that movie. And I think that's what makes Captain America: Civil War and what happens in Ragnarok, and more to your point with Zemo. That's what makes it that much more important because he broke the Avengers, fractured them, and left Earth defenseless. A man did that.
Yeah,
with patience.
Patience and experience. That's all he had, man. You know, but oh dang, we already 40 minutes in.
I think that we're moving good.
We're moving good. You know, again, this is our our return episode. We go a lot of recap, set up for the rest of the season. You know how it is when you come back. You come back for the first episode of a new season. Nothing big is going to happen. Maybe we have something at the end of the stinger. After the credits roll of this podcast, we let you know. Okay, this is the big villain for the rest of this one. But yeah, man, we had to get this out the way. This has been
we couldn't come back and not talk about Avengers.
Yeah. I mean, 40 minutes in, we don't have to push it too hard today. We still got the X-Men.
I think that one will be a little bit.
That's going to be like I said, we got to actually do our research on that. And
because a lot of them are bad.
What?
A lot of them are bad. A lot of them are good. They put out a bunch of movies.
How many movies in total was it? 10?
Yeah, and I'll probably say like almost 5 of them were bad. What do we got? Apocalypse wasn't that good. Not the Wolverine. X-Men Origins Wolverine.
So we got.
Okay, go ahead.
X-Men. Just go. We're gonna go through it real quick.
Great.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. X-Men. I say thumbs up.
That's definitely a thumbs up.
X2.
That's two thumbs up.
Come on, dude. They ain't just gonna buck the system. It's just thumbs up, thumbs
just
down.
Just one thumb. Man. All right, one thumb. one thumb. X2.
Two thumbs
X2 can't get 2 thumbs.
God damn.
It's a 2 in the title, 2 thumbs. There you go.
X-Men Last Stand, thumbs down. X-Men Origins, Wolverine, thumbs down. X-Men First Class, that's a thumbs up.
I can't get 2 either. Go ahead.
The Wolverine, thumbs up. X-Men Days of Future Past, thumbs up. You got Deadpool.
Whoa.
Deadpool's a part of that.
We're counting those? All right. I guess because X-Men was in the second one.
Yeah. I mean, it is a part
I don't think it's an X-Men movie. He's not an X-Man.
But it is a part. We're saying the X-Men universe because their movies is just their one contained universe.
I thought we were just talking about the X-Men.
No, we was talking about the X-Men movies, their universe that they build. Why would we just like?
I didn't think we were gonna throw Deadpool in there. So
he is, but he's in the same universe. That's like saying we're only gonna talk about the 3 Iron Man movies. When we say the MCU, that they say the X-Men universe.
If we said we were going to talk about all the Avengers movies, will we count Captain America: Civil War?
What?
I said if we were going to talk about all the Avengers movies, do we count Captain America: Civil War?
We saying the MCU.
No, we said the MCU. That's all the movies.
Say that? No, all right. I googled X-Men movies. The X-Men film series includes Deadpool.
All right, keep going.
X-Men Apocalypse.
Trash.
Okay, thumbs down. I'll say thumbs down. I mean, Michael the one thing I would say across all the future prequel sequels.
Don't even know how to name them.
I mean, X-Men First Class
is a prequel. And then Days of Future Past
is a prequel
sequel. And Apocalypse is a sequel to the prequel.
No, it's a prequel. Because they're all still prequels to X-Men.
The X-Men.
So, yeah, it's the slash movies.
Can't win.
Then you got Deadpool 2, and that's a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. X-Men were actually in that one too. Fantastic scene.
So, then now next year you got Dark Phoenix and New Mutants, but
whatever.
And I tell everybody, with that trailer, I think we will again when we get there. But I thought that was a perfect goodbye. It was a perfect last chapter to this Fox X-Men series.
Trailer looked good. I liked it. Yeah. I was excited that it was coming out in February, and then I guess I don't know. Somebody said
coming out in February.
It was supposed to.
Captain Marvel comes out
March.
Yeah.
They said no. You coming out in between Avengers and Spider-Man. That's exactly where it's placed now. The Spider-Man, what, July again?
Yeah.
And then Avengers in May.
And Dark Phoenix come out June 7th.
And is New Mutants still slated for August?
Yep.
I thought that movie was done. It was supposed to be out this year.
Yeah. It had April 2018 release. But they got reshoots to make the film more frightening. Again, I don't know what that. I'm glad Fox. This is out of their hands. It's out of their hands. But again,
we'll get into some more of that.
So, but by your by the X-Men universe, whatever. Oh, and we forgot Logan right before Deadpool 2, and that was a thumbs up.
Yeah, it was definitely a thumbs up. It's probably the best one of them all.
So, because I told you, that was a film.
Yeah.
That was a film.
Was
I would have submitted that.
Yeah, you
would have submitted that to the Academy. Even for the outside chance. Like, come on, dog. Yeah. Come on, dog. I like, boy, fucking James Mangold laid out Easter eggs.
You wouldn't even think.
Days.
You wouldn't even think that the Wolverine and Logan had the same director. Because they were just so, like, different in tone.
But if you watch the Wolverine's director's cut, then you'll see it does have that same violent, like a dude got sucked into a snow machine and had his blood splattered on the side of a.
Did Logan do the chopping? Did they like add any?
They had some stuff with him doing. Had some stuff with him having blood, actual cutting people and drawing blood. It wasn't as visceral as,
of course, because they were Logan,
and they were aiming for an R.
Yeah.
You know what they did with the director's cut for Wolverine was we're gonna film our PG-13 stuff, and film our rated R stuff. We're gonna submit it and see if it gets rejected. I mean, it gets passed. If it don't, hey, we got this PG-13 stuff, but we still have this on the shelf so we can recut it. And when it comes out on home video, I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, not a
so
bad
when
idea.
Logan comes out, we're going for an R.
That'll be the one I have to watch. See, actually, I saw the Wolverine in movie theaters, but I don't think I ever watched the. You
never watched the director's cut?
I don't think I ever watched the director's cut.
Yeah, the only way I watch it, because it has blood in it. You know, it's like, oh man, this is a Wolverine movie, and then you see Logan like, oh, this is a Wolverine movie. Like, that's how it is. Well,
we'll talk about
we'll talk about that
and why I don't like Apocalypse.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely. But you did say, like, I got it on my surround sound.
Now that
Apocalypse works. Like his voice, the modulation, it works. But yes, we will get to that with our next podcast. I'm happy we back doing this, though.
Yeah, man.
You know,
it's always fun.
So we got one in the can. We're back, and
episode 18. Stay tuned for episode 19.
You gotta get the Ghostbusters over there. What did he say? We're the one, the only
Ghostbusters.
Well, yeah, man. We'll get back at y'all next time. Y'all be safe. Again, this is Najee.
Yeah, and Rel.
I'll take it easy. Peace.